Welcome back, history enthusiasts. Today, we're stepping into the past to explore the top 10 deadly duels in history. From swords clashing to pistols firing, these are the duels that left a lasting mark on the world. Prepare to be transported to the moments where honor, vengeance, and destiny were decided at the edge of a blade and the pull of a trigger. Guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to join us on more thrilling historical journeys. Ready to duel with history? Let's dive in. Alexander Hamilton versus Aaron Burr, 1804. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the duel between Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr. Why did these two prominent figures come to blows? The cause lies deep in political and personal animosity. Hamilton's disparaging remarks about Burr, made at a dinner and later published, fueled Burr's anger, leading him to challenge Hamilton to a duel. Transitioning to the duel itself, it took place in Weehawken, New Jersey. The morning was tense. Burr took careful aim and shot Hamilton in the abdomen, critically wounding him. In the aftermath, Hamilton died the next day, leaving the nation in shock. Burr, though he survived, saw his political career crumble, facing murder charges in 2 states, although these were eventually dropped. Miyamoto Musashi versus Sasaki Kojiro, 1612. Number 9 on our list brings us to a legendary samurai showdown in Japan between Miyamoto Musashi and Sasaki Kojiro. The cause of this duel was Musashi's challenge to Kojiro, a test of skill between 2 of Japan's greatest swordsmen. The duel itself is famous for Musashi's psychological tactics. He arrived late, intentionally provoking Kojiro. Armed with a wooden sword he carved from an oar, in stark contrast to Kojiro's long drying pole sword, Musashi struck a fatal blow. The aftermath saw Kojiro's death, cementing Musashi's reputation as an unparalleled swordsman. This duel not only ended Kojiro's life, but also left an indelible mark on the legacy of samurai combat. Daniel O'Connell versus John D'Ester, 1821. At number 8, we have the duel between Irish political leader Daniel O'Connell and John D'Ester in Dublin. This deadly encounter was sparked by O'Connell's sharp criticism of the Dublin Corporation, which D'Ester defended, leading to the fatal challenge. During the duel, O'Connell, with a heavy heart, fatally wounded D'Ester. It was a grim event, with D'Ester falling victim to a single bullet. The aftermath deeply affected O'Connell, who regretted the violence and subsequently promoted nonviolent approaches in his political career, transforming his future strategies and impacting Irish politics. Duke of Hamilton versus Lord Mohun, 1712. Coming in at number 7 is the fierce duel between the Duke of Hamilton and Lord Mohun in London. Stemming from a heated inheritance dispute and accusations of betrayal, this duel had all the elements of a tragic drama. The duel proved deadly for both participants. In a brutal exchange, both men sustained fatal wounds, dying as a result of their injuries. Their deaths marked a somber moment in aristocratic duels, highlighting the fatal risks of such personal vendettas and the tragic loss of life involved. Jarnac versus La Châtaigneraie. Number 6 features the duel between Jarnac and La Châtaigneraie in France. This confrontation arose from a personal insult and challenge by La Châtaigneraie, questioning Jarnac's honor and prowess. In a surprising turn of events, Jarnac used an unconventional and decisive technique targeting La Châtaigneraie's leg, which led to a victory that was as shocking as it was swift. The aftermath saw La Châtaigneraie's death and a significant shift in public perception regarding dueling etiquette and techniques. It was a demonstration that skill could indeed triumph over brute strength. Jean de Carrouges versus Jacques Gris, 1386. Halfway through our list at number 5 is duel between Jean de Carrouges and Jacques Gris, one of the last sanctioned trials by combat in French history. The cause was a grave accusation made by de Carrouges against Gris, leading to a legal and ultimately physical battle. The duel was a grim and intense affair, with de Carrouges killing Gris, resolving the dispute in a bloody and final manner. The aftermath had lasting implications for French legal history, setting a precedent that influenced the monarchy's stance on trials by combat and the judicial process. Andrew Jackson versus Charles Dickinson, 1829. At number 4, we delve into the intense duel between Andrew Jackson and Charles Dickinson, a clash fueled by personal insults related to Jackson's marriage. Dickinson, known for his sharpshooting, publicly maligned Jackson, igniting a fury that could only be settled through a duel. The duel itself was dramatic. Despite being severely wounded by Dickinson's first shot, Jackson stood his ground, steadied himself, and fatally shot Dickinson, showcasing his daunting resilience and ferocity. In the aftermath, Jackson's reputation as a tough and fearless leader was solidified, although he suffered physically from the duel for the rest of his life. This event also cast a long shadow over his presidency, illustrating the brutal politics of honor in early American history. Charles the Bold versus Duke René II of Lorraine, 1477. Number 3 on our list features the fatal duel during the Battle of Nancy between Charles the Bold, Duke of Burgundy, and Duke René II of Lorraine. This confrontation was not just a personal duel, but a decisive clash that would determine the fate of Burgundian territories. The duel saw Charles the Bold meet his end on the battlefield. His death during the combat was a pivotal moment that led to the fragmentation of the Burgundian state, fundamentally altering the political landscape of Western Europe. The aftermath of this duel was significant, with Duke René II's victory leading to the incorporation of Burgundy into French territories, a major shift in the power dynamics of the region that influenced European politics for generations. Galdan Boshugtu Khan, Tsewang Rabtan, 1688. At number 2, we have the fierce duel between Galdan Boshugtu Khan and Tsewang Rabtan, rival Mongolian leaders whose personal combat marked a crucial turning point in the struggle for dominance over the Mongolian plateau. The duel itself was a brutal and direct confrontation that saw Galdan ultimately defeated by Tsewang Rabtan. This battle was not merely a fight between two leaders, but a decisive conflict that would shape the future of the region. The aftermath of Galdan's defeat dramatically altered the balance of power in Mongolia, leading to Tsewang Rabtan's rise and a reorganized political landscape that affected the entire region's history and development. François de Montmorency-Bouteville versus the Duc de Beaufort, 1627. Topping our list at number 1 is the deadly duel between François de Montmorency-Bouteville and the Duc de Beaufort in France. This encounter was infamous not only for its fatal outcome, but also for the high-profile status of the participants involved. The duel was fiercely fought with traditional swords, and it ended with Montmorency's death. The combat was noted for its intensity and the high stakes, involving two of the most prominent nobles of the time. The aftermath of this duel was profound, leading directly to stringent new laws against dueling in France. King Louis XIII, appalled by the loss of life and the brazenness of the nobility, imposed harsher penalties, which helped curtail the practice of dueling among the French aristocracy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.